Hi, it's Colette. This is a short video to get to know you a wee bit more because I hope you'll respond to it in some way. But to get to know me a wee bit more, that I've been told it's the Pagan Tag, and I'm going to be answering some questions. But I don't know what the questions are, so bear with me. It means that there'll probably be a lot of honesty, and who knows what will happen. So let's go. I'm a magpie. A magpie. It's difficult to explain. I pinch a lot, but with honour. My path is Native American shamanism. I am a woman, so I use women's magic and moon magic. And my goddess is Durga. So a lot of things that I want to ask for are done to my goddess. And I use my tarot in magic as well, and I use nature. So it's a mix. It's grown as I've grown as a magical person. So I remember my guide at one point saying to me, "Don't pin yourself down. You're a magpie, but you're a good magpie." Am I like my sun's sign? Well, I was born exactly on the cusp between Taurus and Gemini. And when I was younger, I used to like Gemini and used to think, oh, I like to be like the twins and I like to talk a lot. And I thought that Gemini suited me a lot. In fact, one of my favourite astrologers, David Wells, has always said I'm more Gemini than Taurian. Uh, but as I've become older, I identify more with Taurus. I like nice things. I like my food. I like my wine. I like lovely jewellery. I love my garden. I love baking. I'm very stubborn. Ask my husband. I'm very stubborn. And I also have the gentleness, I think, of the Taurus because it is quite a gentle sign. So I'm a mix, but I would say I identify a lot with Taurus. Yes, I've always been creative. I, as a child, I loved drawing. I wasn't particularly good at it. My brother's a commercial artist, so nothing came close to him. I enjoyed writing poetry. I was always quite good at English and enjoyed creating stories and storytelling. Um, and I find creativity comes in different ways. I'm not very good at crafts, etc., and I don't have a lot of patience for it. But my creativity comes out in my writing. I've now got 6 books out, and most of them are mind, body, soul, but one is actually fiction, and I enjoyed that. So I'm a creative person. I'm creative with baking. I'm creative with food, and I like my garden. This year I've got my garden the way I want it, and it was creatively planned with nature in mind. So yes, I would say I'm very creative. Amethyst. I love amethyst because it calms me. It takes in negativity, and it's just so pretty. Although I do love peridot as well, and I love clear quartz. I'll show you my crystals one day. I've got my working crystals in a bag that size, and I've got a tray on the window that size. And yes, I've got a lot of crystals, but the one that I would wear automatically is my amethyst, and I do like aquamarine as well. Nice calming crystals for a busy life with a busy job and a mad family. That's easy. Just ask my family. My rosemary baked potatoes are the best ever. Rosemary. Why rosemary? I love the smell, but I find if I'm feeling slightly off colour or tired, drowsy, not focused, then I go out to my greenhouse and just break off some rosemary and smell it, and it immediately perks me up. And we even have scientific evidence on rosemary doing this now. So I tend to have rosemary plants around. I dry rosemary and I cook with rosemary. So yes, rosemary is my favourite herb. Oh, I've got lots. Last year, for the first time, I creatively made my own diffuser oils for the house, and I love cinnamon oil and sweet orange oil, and together they are amazing, and they're very autumny and very Christmassy. But the oil that I would normally carry with me and have around me that makes me feel very happy and very kind of secure is actually rose oil, rose otto, or rose geranium. Very beautiful scents. So yes, I do like rose. My goddess who I pray to is Durga, and she is so special to me. She came to me later on in life. I was brought up Roman Catholic, and was very connected to Jesus. And then I explored so many different forms and more being drawn towards the feminine divine energy. And eventually Durga came to me, and I've worked with her and enjoyed her. She's a hard taskmaster. She really is. You've got to be aware if you ask for something, you've got to put in the work. But yes, my goddess is the most glorious Durga. That'll be a whole video on its own. Believe me, I have read a lot, and there's very few books that are actually on my bookcase now because I only keep the ones that I know I will go back to, refer to, and enjoy again. So, but even though it's still a big bookcase, but no, that's a video all on its own. I walk my talk, and I'm proud of doing that. I don't like compartments in life, and that's one of the reasons that I felt I wanted not to be a pharmacist anymore and walk a spiritual path. You can do it, you can have a normal job and walk your talk, but you have to take it into every area. So I pray a lot, I meditate a lot. I think before I say things, I would not hurt people. And I think the main thing I do is if I can be kind to people every day, then that's me walking my talk, and that's my basis. If I can be kind and compassionate, then I'm happy. So I do try to walk my talk. Be excited. Be excited, because if you're drawn to all this stuff, then you are going to have some amazing things happen, and bit by bit you're going to grow and develop and be contented and serene in your own spirituality. What I would say to you is that sometimes we can have openings that allow us to understand things, and sometimes then it's like it plateaus, and a lot of people get fed up in the plateaus and then they don't take it any further. But anything in life's worth working towards. So if you get a lot and then it plateaus out, just keep going, because if you keep at it and you're a wee bit disciplined, I believe in discipline as well, then you'll reach the next level up, and then you'll plateau again, and that's just it. But if you're new to this and you're opening up, and I've got a lot of clients that I say, oh, come on, you know you can do this, you know that you have this within you. Well, what I would like to say to you is be excited. Ask questions. Talk to me. Come on, this is what it's about. Talk to me. Interact with me. Anything you want to know about spirituality that I know, it's my honour to be able to give it to you. It's a joy. I want you to know these things, and so ask people that you know and trust, that ask them what you want to know, and then keep at it and be disciplined and relax and enjoy and have a sense of humour, because there's always something that's going to go hysterically wrong. Okay. So this is the Pagan Tag. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll interact with me. Leave me some comments in the comments box, or why not make a wee video yourself and respond to me? Let's get some conversations going. I'll be doing more of these tag things. It makes me think. Maybe I'll learn from it as well. Maybe I have to think, oh, what's that about? That would be fun too. And I'll be always honest with you. I believe in total honesty. So come on, let's get this going, and please interact with me, and I'll hopefully get back to you. And if we get different questions coming in, we'll put them all together and we'll do different videos whenever that's necessary. It's not all about sort of formal teaching of the tarot or divination or whatever. Let's make this channel a conversation. Thank you again, and this has been a delight. I've really enjoyed it. Many blessings.